And there we go. Hallelujah. A little bit of technical difficulties again. I'm just going to do a quick post of this over on Facebook after an unsuccessful try to post earlier. And I'll be right with you. So, in the meantime, you know you can like me, you can subscribe to me, and you can share me. Because we'll soon be celebrating the day. And we soon will be. Okay. My name is Gail. I create content for the World Wide Web. I've been doing for 30 years or so. And I'm now just recently stepping onto YouTube. It's taken me a few years. Mind you, I have had a channel. I do have content. Past vacations and home videos and that kind of stuff. I'm hoping to do a lot more original content from my beautiful home here on Vancouver Island in Canada as the weather gets warmer. Looks like today the weather report for Nanaimo looks cold. Nanaimo, British Columbia, Centre Island looks cold and cloudy. And so I'll just give us a chance to, if anybody's going to wander in here, then I'll get started. I'm trying to get my figure out where I am. Here I'm watching myself and at the same time. I'm working with multiple computers right now, so it's hard enough. I need a little while to think differently sometime. I'm neurodiverse. That's the word, neurodiverse. Oh, somebody just left me. Well, I'm losing them faster than I'm getting them. So let's see here. I probably lost my cell. Okay. Well, it's been a busy day. I've been hard at work today. Got up early to do my daily news report. And it looks like I'm not showing up on Facebook. Oh, well. Oh, here I am. Okay, to do my daily news report in the Poetic form, which I'm going to try to do every day for the next 30 days. Maybe I'll just continue on, and that'll be my thing. Let's find a way that my eyeglasses aren't going to be like a searchlight towards you. How about that? That way you can look out the window. I do have, right here, that is a hummingbird feeder. Oh, let's see if we can get a little bit better. I don't know if we'll be able to see him, though. But you never know. Sometimes, if the hummingbird feeder is not full enough, he'll come and he'll give me a little buzz to tell me to fill it up. And it's supposed to be quite a cold day today. We might even get snow for the first time here on Vancouver Island. Looking forward to it. If it does, that'll be different. So here we are. We're right near the end of the first month of the year, right near the end of January. And what have I been doing today? And I've gone ahead and placed all the links down below that are related to anything I may talk about. If anything comes up afterwards, I'll make notes and add it to there as well. This is a friendly community here. I have I think differently. I'm neurodiverse and have autism. So, if you do too, come on board. If you don't come on board, everybody's welcome. I'm just saying, even the trolls. I did try to put up a special chat yesterday just for trolls to see what made them tick, because people keep telling me I need to develop thick skin for this kind of situation and when they come in. But I couldn't get them to come on board for some reason. I don't know why. I wrote them a nice poem and everything. Well, we're not celebrating a particular day today. Not me personally. My website gocybernaut.com. That's GOCYBERNAUT.com. And what is a cybernaut? A cybernaut's a person that flows through cyberspace and the internet and just loves to learn about things and gather information and basically have a good time. They like the bright side of the internet. So if you like that, you're part of the cybernaut community just by landing right here in this room right now. And I'm coming from my little tiny, probably I don't know, 6 by 4 foot office here on beautiful Vancouver Island in the Pacific Northwest. Well, I guess it would be the Pacific Southwest because we are in Canada. We uh, uh, are not, probably never will be the 51st state, but we're right next to it, and we have the same sort of climate. It's quite nice. Rainforest. If you like rainforests, like I say, we're waiting for our first little bit of snowfall this year with anticipation. So, since today, well, let me look at I have another calendar right here. What does it say? It says, there it is. Oh, no, it's Croissant Day. Of course. I don't have a resource to Croissant Day, so I'm going to move on to, let's look forward to the things that are going to be happening in February, because I do have some resources on that, and I'll just talk about that. I got there's 5 events, major events happening for the whole month of February that you can all enjoy. But I'll talk about 3 today and 2 tomorrow, because I don't think I have a special day tomorrow either. So first of all, and I've got the link down below, it's bird feeding month. And at my resource, if you go down there and give it a little click, I'm going to tell you what you're going to find. First, you're going to learn that February is National Bird Feeding Month. Celebrate with these resources, media, and more to attract and care for your backyard birds. So on the web, I've got resources, links to 4 ways to celebrate National Bird Feeding Month, 8 easy ways to identify your backyard birds, and a link to Cornell Labs, and that's got to be your starting point if you want to learn about your backyard birds or get an idea on them. Cornell Lab in the United States, that's the best place to go. Feeding birds. Learn about the different types of bird feeders and what food you should supply. Because, you want to get the right kind of food for the birds that are in your own backyard, in your own area. You're not going to be in Alaska feeding hummingbirds this time of the year, even though here I'm on Vancouver Island. And that's the only bird I'm feeding right now, even though I do have many little birds around and eagles and big birds as well. But it's the hummingbirds that I'm feeding because they have a hard time in the winter, especially during the snow. But I think it's very, very unusual here up in Canada to have hummingbirds in the winter. What do you think about that? If you got a comment down below. I'd love to hear it. What else we got here? I'll get to know these common birds, and these are the names and species for birds that you regularly see. That's a good place to start, especially if you have children and you want to get them into the hobby. Start with the most common birds. And later on this month is the Great Backyard Bird Count. It's an annual 4-day event that engages bird enthusiasts of all ages around the world in counting birds to create a real-time snapshot of where the birds are. Anyone can participate, from beginners to experts. You can count for as little as 15 minutes on a single day or for as long as you want on each day of the event. It's free, it's fun, it's easy, and it helps the birds. It's a joint program between the Cornell Lab of Ornithology and the Audubon with the Canadian partner Birds Canada. It's since gone on since I started, in 1998, I started counting the birds. It's gone on, I think, to many, many countries in the world, in Europe, in Africa, South America, perhaps everywhere. But it's a good thing to check out and a really fun family event. You don't know, there's a weekend. Keep your whole family occupied, and you'll learn new things and be doing a good thing. We've got a video here, bird watching for beginners. And that'll give you a good start so you know how to watch birds or what to look for. I've got some crafts for kids, a do-it-yourself bird feeder craft for kids, or how to make your own do-it-yourself bird feeder or make a fat block bird feeder. So 3 ways. And then we've also got a video here to teach you how to make a bird feeder out of a plastic soda bottle. In each of my resources, and this is the way that I do earn money through my affiliate links through Amazon and a few partners. I may put 1 or 2 ads on a resource page, but I do not put on ad servers or anything analyze your cookies to see what you want. I go and I personally pick these products or these stores because I think they're relevant, and if and in this subject matter, it was something I would want to shop. Something that would, it's part of the content. It rather than it takes away from your overall enjoyment of the internet, it adds to by offering you things that you probably would enjoy purchasing. And that's how I earn my money. If you want to support me, there you go. That's if you're going to shop anyways. Anyways, now that disclaimer's out of the way, I have 4 books available. I've handpicked at Amazon. One is the Field Guide to Dumb Birds of North America. Wow, that's different. The North American Bird Watching for Beginners. Field notes on 150 species to start your birding adventures. National Geographic Field Guide to Birds of North America, and the Peterson Field Guide to Birds of North America. Yeah, well, most of these books do center on North America. They're just your like opening it into exploring birds from all over the world, or wherever you may be. And at the end, I've got a link to Shop with Me, and it's a virtual mall. I'm currently in the middle of remodeling, and that's the other way that you can support me. You can look at the affiliates. These are the hand-picked stores and that I was telling you about. So I don't have to go and try to get all your personal information to see what you tick or how to trick you into buying something. No, you can go and explore as if you're shopping in a mall under no pressure. And here I do have the one ad. I have the one ad, and it's NetView, and it's a link to. It's quite interesting. It makes a really good president for any bird watchers, but I think especially seniors like myself. It is an AI powered bird feeder camera. So you can watch the bird on your television, on your phone. You can probably maybe even broadcast it to the internet if you want. So I do have a link to the company that offers those. And we've got a nice bird feeder camera for $179.99. And if you're thinking for an unusual gift for the bird watcher who has everything, that probably would be quite a choice. And that's it for bird watching. And we're also going to be celebrating Bake for Family Fun Month. And what could be better to bring people together than baking together, especially during the winter. You want to keep warm. And on Bake for Family Fun Month, which of course, again, we've got the link down below at gocybernaut.com. Let's see, we've got on the web, we've got Bake for Family Fun Month. So the Home Baking Association has designated February as Bake for Family Fun Month and has resources, recipes, and activities to help families get started. I've got another link to the National Bake for Family Fun Month, more about the reasons to enjoy the kitchen together, and we got 21 easy baking recipes for kids. Because welcoming kids into the kitchen is it should be a fun, unique experience for them. So this allows you to teach them a few things about the kitchen essentials while they have fun baking their own creations. Baking Mad has this nice selection of family baking recipes, and there's another resource here of baking with your family and how it's a good time to connect. And now we have another video here, and it's all about Bake for Family Fun Month if you want to learn more. The books I have to offer is Baking with Kids. Make breads, muffins, cookies, pies, pizza dough, and more. I've got the complete baking book for young chefs on 100 sweet and savory recipes that you'll love to bake and share and eat. Little Helpers Toddler Cookbook. Healthy, kid-friendly recipes to cook together. And the Disney Princess Cookbook. Now that sounds like fun. We've got links. We're here to celebrate more. There's more celebrations that may be related, maybe not necessarily in February, but related to baking. We've got National Muffin Day, and they will have all the same sort of type of selection of resources that the page I'm reading at you now does. I have the same sort of format for all my pages because, I am neurodiverse, and that's the way I like to put things all in order. It's like a little game and a puzzle, like playing a magazine editor, and you put little happy little things in. So for baking, we've got National Muffin Day, we've got Pizza Week, we've got Baked Cookies Day, National Cake Day, and Kids Take Over the Kitchen Day. So there's a holidays throughout the year you can celebrate, but the resources are good anytime. Another video on important kitchen tools for teaching kids to bake. Will come in handy. And back to shop with me again, and a final video, a best homemade cinnamon rolls hack, family fun pack. Wow. Mm. And we have one ad to food blogger food blogger pro, where not only can you listen to something new every week about baking or cooking, but you can learn how to become a blogger, or I guess a blogger, of food. And so if you're already a baker and you thought, gee, I'd like to create a blog or a vlog, this is your inspirational beginning point. And that's it for Bake for Family Fun Month. Let's see what we got next. We got one more for today. For a National Weddings Month. Now, it's believed that February was selected by the National Association for Bridal Consultants to be National Weddings Month because it was around the time couples begin to plan their weddings after, their proposals were made over the Christmas and New Year seasons. So, hello, Isla. I'm just sort of reading my celebrations for the month. Just hang on there for a minute and we'll get up to space. So we're going to talk about National Weddings Month, which is coming up in February, and we've got a resource too, National Weddings Month. How to a 25-step guide to plan a wedding. An online wedding planning assistant. Your one-stop wedding planning website with all the tools you need to create the dream celebration. No hidden fees and no sign-up requests. And that's the kind of websites we like. The Ultimate Wedding Planning Checklist. It's your 2023 guide, but I'm pretty sure it's just still good in 2025. Wedding planning resources, wedding planning hacks, a 30 do-it-yourself checklist to save money. Many money-saving tips. Very good. Got a quick little news item on the daily holiday of National Wedding Month. And our books at Amazon include the Budget Savvy Wedding Planner and Organizer, checklist worksheets, and essential tools. Boy, that's a mouthful. To plan the perfect wedding on a small budget. We've got the Knot, that's KNOT, Ultimate Wedding Planner and Organizer, revised and updated binder, worksheets, checklists, inspiration calendar. Boy, and pockets. Weddings are starting to sound like a pretty hard, tough job. I was like a elope to Hawaii kind of person, so I didn't go through all that. But if this is your thing, then we got a book called Enter the Moment, the Ultimate Wedding Planner. Maybe that's all you want to plan you're running off to Hawaii and getting married like I did. It was the way to go. And the Knot, KNOT. The Knot must be a special line of books or something. The Knot, yours truly, inspiration and ideas to personalize your wedding. There's a video on wedding trends for 2023 and 2024. Maybe I should put a note to self. Update to 2025, right, folks? Update. Because maybe in a year the trends have changed. We have more celebrations beyond weddings. We've got Valentine's Day, Red Rose Day, Wife Appreciation Day, Family History Month, National Necktie Day. And another video here, Wedding Planning 101 about the reception. So there's a good video on what you need to know about that. And our one ad is a Get Name Necklace, and it's personalized jewelry gifts that you can right in time for Valentine's Day, if not for weddings. And that there is what we are celebrating at the beginning of February. Well, half of what we are. What else have we done today? Let's see. Let's pop on over to the Wicca Book of Days, and I'll do the disclaimer that I am not a Wicca. I do not. Where did we go? I do not practice any of this, but I am I'm interested in cultures and holidays and traditions, and this book is just chock full of them. So yeah, I put a link to this video down below about this procession, Up-Helli-Aa. It's like a 2-hour procession. I put the video down below of YouTube. It's amazing. It's just amazing spectacle to see. First, I'm going to answer it oddly here. Ida says, "What's the name of your hit?" I do not know. Yeah, they are Bluetooth. Um, Hello, can I even hear them? I don't think. Well, I think I've got them turned turned off right now because I don't want to hear myself. But yeah, they are Bluetooth. Excuse me. They're Bluetooth. They are supposed to be noise canceling too. Yeah, they work quite good because I like to. I do listen to the television like in the middle. I get up at 2, 3 in the morning, so I like to watch my soap opera EastEnders early. So I don't want to. I have a neighbor next door. I don't want to be bothering him. But yeah, I've had these about. I got them during Prime. Oh, what a good deal! I think I got them for about $20. They're regular 80, I think, at Amazon, and I really do enjoy them. I pretty well have to have when I work too. I like right now. I think I put them on because I really like to have music always sort of happening. I'm trying to find a good like maybe just an ambient music. I was on Elizabeth Veronica's channel this morning. She had a nice ambient playing in the background from another YouTube channel because I just I have to have music. It's my autism, right? Say no more. Um, yeah, I'll send you the info. I'll send you a link to the because I'm quite pleased with them. But I watch for Prime because that was a great deal. I had them in my wish list. I have an Amazon wish list because I don't earn any money, so people can buy me things that they want. And what I'll do is I also play games at I can misplay, and you get so many points over time for playing games, and every month or 6 weeks or so, you'll get a $25 gift card, and I will buy myself something off or put it towards something on my wish list, and it just so happened I got the gift card on Prime Day, and I think they were like $20. It was really great. Yeah, I'll send you a link to them. I'm quite happy with them. Okay, we're gonna talk about Up-Helly-Aa. I don't know how to pronounce it. Up-Helly-Aa. I put the video down below. There's also put a video about probably Wikipedia about the celebration or observe whatever it is. But you really I'm going to read you about it. You can imagine it. It's better if you read about it. Around about now, on the last Tuesday of January, the citizens of the small Shetland town of Lerwick celebrate Up-Helly-Aa. I don't know if I know is Hawaiian for lava, so I'm saying it's a festival around 200 years old that doesn't need these on. I didn't even realize I had them on until you mentioned it. Okay. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's try again. Okay. We'll start at the very beginning. Around now, on the last Tuesday of January, the citizens of the small Shetland town of Lerwick celebrate Up-Helly-Aa, a festival around 200 years old that harks back over a millennia in celebrating these remote Scottish islands' Norse heritage. And I am pretty well all Scottish and Scandinavian, so these would be my ancestors would be doing this stuff. Essentially, actually, my eldest son, his ancestry on his father's side it goes back to the Shetland Islands, so he could celebrate this too. But moving on, essentially a fire festival hailing the reborn sun. Guzir Jarl's squad of men dressed as Vikings carries a replica Viking longship through the streets at night, followed by hundreds of men in various themed disguises called geysers, carrying firebrands. At the journey's end, the longship is set alight, initiating a night of wild carousing, womenfolk included. Okay. But it's something you have to see, and it was just the other day because it only happened the other day. The video popped up on my my suggested videos, and then I opened my book up, and it tells me, well, that's the holiday today, so there you go. It was meant to be. So I have a link to learn more about that, and also quite a good link to the video, which I think I'm going to really watch in entirety right now because now that I know what it is. And also we have a saintly savior. Remember Saint Aidan of Maedoc of Ferns on his feast day. For this Irish bishop protected wild animals. He is symbolized by the stag that he is said to have rendered invisible to his pursuers. A stag or its antlers also represent the horned god. Okay, well there you go. I've got a link to him down below. So that's done. Okay, what else? Anything else? I put a link down below to Elizabeth Veronica's YouTube channel. I try to catch her live, but I think we've been doing live probably around the same time. But I did catch her just as I was setting this one up. And, she's so inspirational. She basically is the reason that I took the step and decided, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go online and on YouTube. Not only did I watch her deal with the bullies, but there was at one point it kind of, I step in, and I don't do that. I don't step in. I don't get into arguments on the internet and things like that. I am past that, but because she's doing so well. I think I mentioned her a few times. But so I put her channel down below. She puts up videos. She was a single mother of 5, 4 children live at home. She's got 3 in school, a son that's 8 or 9 who's autistic. One of a pair of twins, a 10-year-old daughter, and the little boy has got a twin, and a little girl just a little over 1 who's got the sweetest smile in the world. I'm telling you. All that baby has to do is look at you and smile, and my day is 100% better. She's just such a darling. But this Liz, she does such a wonderful job. She really tries. When I started watching her, she was in quite a predicament. She was getting evicted. She was just freshly out of a marriage, on the way to a divorce, and with a a kind of a gaslighting-ish type of ex-husband, and who's into playing games. But she's a little bit mature for that. Plus, she's got children to take care of her. He's the father of her youngest child. The other 3 have another father, and I think her eldest son lives with his father. So I guess uh, that's the way it goes. But she managed, not only to find herself a really nice home for her kids. But as someone who is neurodivergent, the way that she is a great mom with all her kids, but I think it's naturally. She naturally just knows what to do. When behaviors come up with her son, I'm telling you, she deserves. She's got quite a big following now. I mean, she's got 190,000 followers. But she deserves it. This is a woman that really deserves this. Worked hard and doing well. So she's quite inspirational. And I ran into her this morning, and then sort of, I could have sat there. She was painting a beautiful mandala painting, and she had this very nice ambient music playing in the background, and I was like, oh. I sort of relaxed a little bit too much. I thought, no, I better go finish what I'm doing and get my own chat going here. But I was thinking, I wonder how I should ask her that, how she is able, is there music she's able to use, or if I could possibly, we have copyright free music we can use here on YouTube. Is there something there that I could sort of play in the background? Because I really have a hard time. I find, I have pain issues, quite horrible pain issues. And for some reason, I don't know, it was with the way my brain works, with the autism or the neurodiversity or whatever. But when I have the headphones on and I'm listening to music, it's like pain disappears. It's the best painkiller in the world. So I'm so happy to have YouTube's headphones for that. But I forgot that I had them on. Oh, okay. So I put her link down below, and I have mentioned that. Did my GeoGuessr. Didn't do too bad. 19,053 out of possible 25,000. Of course, every week I say I'm in competition, so I have to play 20 competition games a week, and I have the week to do it over the whole time. And it seems I always go into Saturday with 20 games, and I say I'm going to try to get them done early. Well, didn't do it again. But I did better. I haven't been doing too good on GeoGuessr this week, but a little bit better. I think I've got a little more holder from my pain and better able to concentrate. I think before I just want to get it done. So I'm going to try to get a few competition games in. I'll see. I'm thinking of maybe setting up a camera behind me so people can see how I work. I don't know if to put behind me, so you can see down what I'm doing, or here, looking right at me. Or I should use the computer that's on the other side there that has no great resolution. I'll figure out some way, but I think I'm gonna maybe as I work probably have a live going there. Yeah, see that. We'll see. I'm moving ahead of myself. I think I will take a break after this though, and watch, catch up on my soap a bit. Like Emmerdale or something, not Emmerdale. Coronation Street. Start watching Coronation Street again. If you watch British soap operas, comment down below. Maybe we can have a British soap opera chat session sometime. Because I watch Emmerdale, I watch EastEnders, and I just started watching Coronation Street again. I kind of trying to watch Hollyoaks, but I really can't get into it. Brendan Brady made that show, and the character Emmett J. Scanlon made that show, and I just can't seem to get into it since he's not has been into it for 10 years. But yeah, I watched those. I even watched vintage Emmerdale and vintage EastEnders. I like them all. I've been watching EastEnders since it started, and this month, February, they celebrate the 40th anniversary. So yeah, I'm going to do that later. That's not been done already, even though I did watch EastEnders this morning. So part of it's been done. Got my Wordle. Got the Wordle in 3 tries. Happy with that. I keep meaning to play every day, but I forget. Like I didn't play, I don't think yesterday, maybe not the day before. But I want to play every day. I mean, it's a challenge. I'm trying to challenge it. You challenge yourself to do something every day. After I guess 30 days is supposed to become a habit, or 100 days it becomes a habit. Well, I'm trying to do the Wordle thing, but it just isn't sticking. But I'll try to remember to do it after I do my first daily GeoGuessr game. And those are just to keep the brain working, That's why I like GeoGuessr. You have to really pay attention to detail of where you are and everything. And I found everything. It has just opened up my eyes to doing a better job and paying attention and just keeping the brain spinning. Ira says her webcam wasn't. The webcam wasn't expensive. You're going to use it for showing my angel dreams. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to hopefully get a chance to look at these books today. I seem to overbook myself. I have to, I was saying the other day, Tanya FM, who I also watch, whose link is down below, but she made herself basically a schedule for everything. And I thought, well, my I Ching told me not to do that, so I can't do that. But maybe I'll move into being able to do that once my I Ching tells me go with the natural things, and I get into that flow. I was thinking this morning, though, because, this is a big change apparently I'm going through, and that this may take me a year, this one reading. So I don't want to jump ahead of myself, and I'll just go. Maybe the flow will bring me into creating a schedule. I mean, I create... Right here is my list of things. Okay, this is the way I like to make a list. Oh, your camera collects your computer. Oh, that's good. I kind of would like to maybe get a webcam that I could put on the windowsill here, because I'm telling you, very interesting things happen outside this window all the time. Okay, let me see if you can see. I don't know if you can see. The sidewalk's right there. You can see them. I don't know if you can see. Yes, right here. Right here, there's a power pole, big power pole. So one day I was sitting actually in the living room next door, and in the next room on my desk, and I was sort of looking out the window, and I was watching the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras was on. I was watching it live on the TV and sort of working, doing my work, and all of a sudden I heard this bang, and this car comes flying down the sidewalk in between I don't even know how it missed all these. It did actually scrape some of the cars that were out there. Come flying down here. I don't know, 100 miles an hour, I guess. And usually, this is where the smokers go. They stand right. Thank goodness. Apparently, one of them had to take his girlfriend to her social worker or something, and they weren't there that day. They would no be gone. But I thought afterwards, if he had hit or she had hit that pole, that lamp pole, it's got a couple of those hydro big barrel things. I don't know what they're called. I can't remember what they're called on them. If they had hit that over, it would have come right down on top of me. The whole thing. I mean, this is the kind of thing I'm sitting minding my own business, and the things that happen on this street are absolutely amazing. I mean, it's gotten better. It used to be pretty bad when the building was owned by a different company, and it really had been infiltrated by people with ill intents. And yeah, I mean, they cleaned it up somewhat though. But still. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I saw it afterward. Boy, and it's really weird because I was the only one that saw it happen, and my husband was sitting in the dining room, and I guess he could kind of see something had happened. Well, you could hear it, and I just turned it. Did you see that? I couldn't believe it. So I went out on the balcony to make sure everybody was okay, and this girl had. Crashed, kind of got across it and crashed. She took out actually a few. We have a no parking sign. That she took out a few signs, but she had crashed across the parking lot up in the curb in the next door. There's a little park, and I could see her going through her car looking for something, but then disappear. So the police and everybody came and that. So and she disappeared. So then they're looking all around for something, and they've been picking things up because things had. Falling off the car, and that the police would pick these things up. So after a while, after all this is done, she shows up again. Apparently, she'd gone next door to the grocery store to buy herself flowers because it was her birthday. And this is 10 o'clock in the morning, by the way. And the police had laughed, and I had talked to my neighbor. I was talking on the balcony to him, and he said to her, she said something like, "Oh, wow, what happened?" And he said that I had seen it all. So she asked me I'd be a witness. And I'm like, no, I don't think you want that to happen. Like, it was obvious that she was drinking. She did say that she had been out for breakfast with a friend for her birthday. So she'd obviously been drinking. But boy, oh boy, that's just one thing. How about when across the street there's a house that the people had sold it and moved out. It was empty. Sold it to somebody overseas who wants to develop it into townhouses because it's it was a big house. But in the meantime, a bunch of squatters moved in. And we could see them coming and going. What are you going to do about it? It wasn't bothering me. But one day, all of a sudden, all these fire engines and everything turned off. The guys had been pulling around and caused a gas leak, and the place was going to blow up. So here we are again, Everybody's got to evacuate because we've got a gas leak across the street from these clowns. So now it's still there. I mean, that was 3 years ago, and now at least there's a fence around it. But the house is torn down too. Now it's just an empty lot. I don't think he's getting the proper okay for building his townhouses because I don't know where they're going to all park. And this is kind of, although we're on a main street, it's a residential street. But yeah, it's just oh my gosh. But yeah, so I thought of getting a webcam. I do have a security camera, but I don't know how to get it to work. It's going to hook up to the modem, and the modem's in the other room. But I thought if I could get a webcam, no, because there's new ones now. We've got those door cams and stuff, just to sit it on the windowsill. I can guarantee you, we'd be having a show. But I see now I'm out of bed. I'm feeling well. I'm able to sit here and be nosy. I missed a whole bunch of stuff, I'm sure. These things only happen if you see them. And my TV turned off over there. It seems to be a little bit darker now, but that's okay. Let's see, a Google Wordle. Oh, yeah, still haven't worked on that. I don't know about the home and garden shop. I think I need to take a little break. Is it Friday yet? No. Thought I'd take a break for the weekend. I'll work on it as I'm doing other things, but I do have some other things to do, and I'd like, for instance, I gotta beef up my, pick up my Valentine's Day page, and I gotta check for autism news, and I haven't done that. Well, it's only Thursday. I haven't done that in 2 days. That's not too bad. And what else did I have to do? I did make a list to myself. What did I have to do? It's really nice to write things down. So, and I can't read them. So I've got something here I need to do that I can't read. Oh, sorry, I did read it. I already said it. Oh, I did the Poetic news this morning, news in poetic form, which I'm going to do every day for 30 days and see what happens. Maybe I'll do it every day for forever. I'm thinking, I don't know. It's kind of fun, It gets me used to speaking in front of the camera and gives me confidence, I guess. Oh, working on my Irish music playlist, so I put the word out like on the social media. See, I've got quite a few songs on there now, but what am I missing? What would you want on it? I was listening. Actually, that's what I was listening to on my headphones this morning, and yeah, it's such uplifting music. Even like I've even got like I had a heavy metal Irish St. Patrick's Day song. That was even okay, and I don't even like heavy metal. One thing I don't have there, I guess, is Irish rap. Is there such a thing? I'll check that out. Maybe that's a whole new genre, eh? Yeah. So that's been my day. What is it? 8 o'clock in the morning? 8:30? Who could say they've done all that before 9 a.m.? Ah. And I don't know what I'm going to do moving on. I think I'm just going to continue with the Irish music thing. Make sure my Valentine's Day is okay. I did write a few things down, and now I can't find them. Write notes to myself, and I don't remember. Oh, update St. Patrick's Day. I need to update St. Patrick's Day. So it wasn't Valentine's Day, but I'll do Valentine's Day too since it's coming up. And yeah, I did my actually 100 years of romantic music there. I'm going to play this down below and that. I'm getting a few playlists. So maybe I'll do that. Let's see. I want to see about having some music because it's no music in the background type thing. It's not helpful for my pain. See, I've noticed a difference since I stopped listening to pain. It's almost like going downhill. Yeah. So I guess that's about it for now. I mean, as far as my news, have you got any news? Do you want to share? until I take my break and then come back with a whole. I would come back to it. I think what it is. Yeah, prayers for those loved ones in Washington Airport. That is crazy. We were in the middle of what? By the way, the Canucks won last night, but we were in the middle of watching the hockey game, and I think I came up with my phone or something, and that Trump went and fired a whole bunch of the safety, apparently the safety personnel and that the week before, eh? And it's a great firing that's going on. Oh, basically leave your job or we'll fire you thing going on. Yeah, so I don't know. This has been 1 month. Well, how long has he been in office now? A week or two? But it's not looking good right now, and I'm kind of thinking maybe they kind of need as many safety people as they can. Like I'm saying I don't know who's to blame. I heard that it was the helicopter to blame. I don't know. But hey, even if it is, he's the head of that country, so he's also isn't he responsible for the military too? So yeah, it's on him. Yeah, they've had problems for years. Oh, I was surprised how close it was there. Like I saw the emergency vehicles in the airport, like it was right there. But then, of course, no matter where you are, if an accident happens by the airport, you're right there. But yeah, no, I have an uneasy feeling though about there's going to be so many more problems. I think this is just a example of what's to come in that country. I really feel bad for them. It's a shame. But yeah, I was watching one blogger the other day that I just started watching, and I think it's a Diary of a Mad Woman. She just started. It's a woman. She just recently got a divorce, and she's a government worker that works at home, I guess in accounting or something. And she is terrified of losing her job now. Like she said her and also her colleagues. They don't want. Should they be the first to go, then that way maybe there'll be a better chance of me getting another job because they're not going to flood the entire area with the market with all these unemployed people. Oh, it's just. And what did that vice president say? They don't complain about the price of eggs, that it's paying more for eggs is patriotic. Wait till they start realizing they're going to be paying a lot for a lot more. Anything that comes like from Canada, I guess maybe a lot of other countries. I don't think he likes any country, does he? They're going to be paying for everything. They don't understand, I think, this whole tariff thing. That it's an additional tax on them. Yeah, it's just not going to be I see something glowing in the back behind me. Oh, it's a light. What's that light by the teddy bear? Oh my gosh. It's one of my lights. It's not something special. But yeah, I feel I got prayers for everybody down in the United States right now, and except for the people that put him in the position he's in. Unfortunately it's on them. They did it, but I do have friends that in no way were they okay. I have one of my very best friends in the world is transgendered, and she's dear. She's one of the dearest people in the world to me. He's one of the dearest people in the world to me. Has always had my back, and I'm terrified. I'm terrified, for him, and I'm terrified for his wife and his puppies and their life. Um, it's almost like he's going to become a non-person or something. Well, at least he knows if he's got somewhere. I've told him you need to go somewhere. They're taking their passports away from them. I don't know. You don't know what's real and what's not real in the world of rumors and politics. I'm going to say it. Quote there, all Utah Phillips, whenever I have a chance. Politics. Many parasites. And that's what I know. I guess I try not to get myself involved in it, but it's really difficult not to when when it touches my friends. That's when I get serious. And of course, in Hawaii, I think in Hawaii, they're not even going to be an afterthought in their needs. But again, I'm sure, like most of Hawaii, as far as the people of Hawaii, the real people of Hawaii, the Aloha, would just as well cut ties altogether. Let them have their one little island for their military and see you later. When I was living there, I was involved with people were in that movement to get back their rights and that, and I don't think that they're going to be cared for at all. In fact, I think he's got his vote for Obama, and Obama's got his. Oh, there we go. They've let they're icing. They're putting salt down. Ooh, good thing. Except I got to watch the dog. We don't want the dogs be walking down. So we'll have to go out the other way and be careful. I don't want him getting salt on his feet. There's no way I'm putting shoes on that dog. I can't even put a sweater. You put a sweater on him, and he thinks it's just a great invasion of privacy. And the thing is, Lucy, I had some really, really nice clothes for her that can be worn by a boy too, and he's not having any of it. So I gave them to my daughter-in-law, and she's got a lab terrier mix, Sage, that Jade. I can't remember. I always get the names mixed up. Sage and Jade. Can you see how they can be the same? But I get them mixed up. But they fit her dog very, very nicely. And she's a sweetheart dog. I can't wait until we can get out and about. She doesn't live too far from us. But, I haven't been able to get about. But I want to bring, I guess we have to get Miles. He always has to go and get himself snipped sooner or later. We're thinking on that. I thought if it's not a problem, why get him neutered? I mean, we're not going to have him running out wild, impregnating poor woman dogs, but he is a purebred, and it would seem a shame. Kids are going to school. Miles loves to watch out the window and the kids going to school. We've told him, because that's how we learned actually to leave the apartment. He was terrified to leave the apartment. So I would open the door and, he was a little guy, like 6 months old. And when the kids came home, they would wander by and they'd stop and they talked to him. And eventually he stepped out in the hall to see them. So now he thinks it's his job to watch. We won't tell him that. It's his job to watch, make sure all the kids get to school safely. We're just a block away from the school, and all the people get to their job safely, and no bad people come. And he knows the difference between a person that's a bad person. He never gets it wrong. He never gets it wrong. And I mean, like one in 500 people is a bad person to him, but he gets it right, and no bad people would get past here. With heavy traffic, so 500 is not, or that's not a autistic over exaggeration. Yeah, they're putting some salt down for us. We're supposed to get a little snow. What do you think? You gonna get snow down there in South Island? Ooh, I hope so. I like the snow, but just for for a day or two. We're getting all our goods in today. My daughter-in-law Ola is taking my daughter-in-law is from Poland. And her name is really Alexandra, but we call her Ola. That's her nickname. She's taking my husband shopping this afternoon. We're getting our goods in, and we're going to be good for the weekend. That's what to do this weekend. Maybe watch a movie, play a game, or something. Yeah. It's weird when you've been really, really ill and you start to feel better because you want to have that push. I was going to go downtown and look at that light show thing, but now I think it's going to be too cold. The light art show, but I want to start doing things, and I know and again the I Ching comes in. I don't want to push myself too much, but I'm sort of excited just to be able to do things. It's been it's a long time to spend in bed. It was over 4 months, and 3 months of that I wasn't even able to move. That's how my neck got so sore. That's I'm turning my head toward this. I had to turn my head all the time to look at the computer to type, right? Because of course, that's my STEM. Working is my STEM, and thank goodness, something productive. But yeah, I want to do things in that, but I know I shouldn't push myself. It'd be nice to go to the dollar store though. It's so fun. Go get a couple more pairs of pants. These pants that I got some pants at the the country club mall, $10 a piece. Leggings, they're so comfy. I'd like to go get a couple. I thought I'll get 2 pairs and see how they are. If I like them, I'll get some more. And yeah, I can do that. But now I have to. No, I'm not going out. I'm not leaving. Actually, Bob said to me the other day after I took the video on the bus, he said, "I'm surprised I'm not running around in every bus line taking a video." Because that's the thing, people like to see that. I told him actually I had planned on doing that. Oh, I hear the hummingbird. We give him a nice full. He's going through it a lot. I think he must have 2, or she's going. We call her Bunny. We got. There she goes. She just flew by. Bunny and Buddy. Buddy's not here all the time. He's the boy. He's got a full red hair, but she's here all the time. And we've had her for a few years actually, but she's got us well trained. I'm telling you, if that feeder becomes a little bit, you can see it there now. If that feeder becomes a little bit like too close to the bottom, she comes to the window and she starts clicking at me. And I'm well trained. I could even open this screen down. Hopefully she doesn't fly in the window. Oh, because I would never get her out. I have caught a hummingbird in my hand though, and it's like holding nothing. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Well, you gotta know. This office has got too bad we can't zoom, eh? This office has a hummingbird cam. Oh, there's another reason for getting a webcam. Oh, it's kind of cold in that window. I'm gonna wash my windows. They are dirty on the outside, but they're also the guys that came to paint the building used like a spray thing, and they got all the windows. Not only did they get all the windows, but the paint that they painted all the balconies is all since day one has flaked off and gone all through our house. Sure, everybody's got gray flecks through their house. Well, I think the hummingbird is happy. Oh, we're putting things up. We're going to be working on the road. It's going to be an exciting day here for sure. They're putting the cones up. They're going to be tearing up my road now. Lots of noise. Come on, hummingbird. You come and show your face. Hey, funny bunny. I actually can communicate with them too by clicking sometimes. Like that. One of the reasons I think we lived on the farm for so long is we provided for many birds, from hummingbirds to eagles. And I actually thought if we weren't there that they would starve. But I'm sure they're doing fine on their own. Okay, well, I think I am going to log off for now and have a bit of a rest. Maybe have a coffee. Do a little pain management and set up for work, and maybe I'll figure out where I'm going to set up this camera. Or if I'm going to set up this camera, it all depends. I wish I could listen to music at the same time, but I mean, I got a copyright strike from 5 seconds of a George Strait song that I didn't even know was there on the radio when I was checking radio stations. And if I check radio stations, I don't think I have to check radio stations. Oh, I have to check Texas. No, do I? No, I've checked Texas. Okay, well, I'm off for my neurodiverse afternoon, morning. Going on 8:45 on Thursday morning here on Vancouver Island. Noon on the East Coast. I guess no one's coming in to say hello. I'll keep trying, and we'll see what happens. I mean, yeah, I have that YouTube book to go through, the Idiot's Guide, and I'm pretty good at being an idiot, I'm sure. So you have a great till I see you again.